Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard to my truck, on my truck. Today we're going to talk about, tonight rather, we are on the main highway of the nation, Interstate 80. And we're heading westbound into Ohio, Pennsylvania, and we're almost at the Ohio border here. Anyways, I have a topic in mind that that's been I've actually pondered this topic ever since the last presidential election here. And what's this guy doing? And the topic is hold on, because this guy's kind of swerving to the side or something. I don't know what the hell's going on. Anyways, political correctness, right? Political correctness. And the reason why I want to post this video is because it's it's been affecting us lately in MGTOW, right? With the some of us are a little less than politically correct. Others, some of our ideas, no matter how politically correct they are, our ideas are just not being accepted. This idea that we're going our own way is just simply not being accepted by mainstream society, right? Well, many guys are definitely turning into our philosophy and loving it, but our critics don't, right? They don't accept our ideas, right? And we know who those people are already. So, but there's a great misconception about how political correctness is to be utilized in argument here in this country. I think people, generally speaking, take political correctness as an impediment to free speech, and it doesn't necessarily have to be so. I believe that anything can be said in a way that does not offend others and at the same time gets your point across. In fact, if you choose to be politically correct, that is, if you choose to think before you speak so as not to offend others, those people who are listening to your ideas are more likely to accept what it is that you're saying, even though the argument behind that form of communication is exactly the same. They're more likely to say, so and so is an intelligent person. He has pondered these ideas, or she has pondered these ideas more so than I have, and it's worth looking into what he or she has to say, right? Because women can be politically correct as well. They partake in conversations just as we do. And so when it comes to MGTOW, right, we can argue for the philosophy, or in favor of the philosophy of MGTOW, right, and of going our own way without offending those people who are against us, right? And we do that by actually empathizing with the other person. You don't have to agree with what they believe, and in many cases, we MGTOW can see right through their emotional thinking. And as a result of that, we are less likely to agree with what they have to say. But then again, it's all a matter of how you approach the situation, right? And real politicians do this all the time. That's why many people accept or have come to accept ideas that, you know, from politicians that aren't necessarily even popular, right? Fascism, for example, right? It's an idea that that's come to pass, right? It's an idea of the middle of last century. But there was a man, you know, Adolf Hitler, who through his, and I do want to say charisma, right? But through his communication, he was able to win the hearts and minds of many people and sell this idea that, you know, we were to have national socialism. That's what Nazi means, national socialism. And a lot of people bought into it, you know? So we have seen a resurfacing of those ideas, even by less, you know, even brought forth by less charismatic or less politically correct leaders, but you know, who appeal to people who may or may not be as intelligent as he is. See? But again, it's just a matter of how we communicate, right? And to tailor our approach, our conversation to those people. If we want to win them over, we have to speak their language. And it takes a real intelligent man, you know. And not all of us can do it, myself included. I don't think I'm 100% politically correct at all times. But it takes an intelligent man, and I have to give that to politicians. They're very, very smart people. It takes an intelligent person to craft his communication in a way that appeals to a wide range of people, and to get them to take action. It takes persuasion. It takes knowing how to sell ideas. Excuse me. And so that is one way of seeing things, right? We can just throw words out there, you know, scramble them up and throw them out there, however we can, to try to get our point across. Or in this era of communication, where our speech, our writing, all of our messages are ever more important, you know, or more important than they ever were. We can be a bit more careful about how it is that we, and when it is that we choose to react to a specific piece of information. So anyways, I hope you like this video. I know the graphics aren't the most appealing here because it's nighttime and my windshield is dirty, but you know, if you didn't like it, hate it, make sure you flag it and unsubscribe. I'll catch you in the next one, guys. Good night.